Today is a little bit of a different setting, I know. It's not some great weather outside. I am a wife, okay? I've been married for going on 10 years this year in July. And one of the biggest things that I've had to learn, which there's many, but one of the biggest things is respect. Respecting my husband. It means so much to him to be respected. And I'm going to tell you a story of what I mean by respect. Okay, so my husband, he doesn't really have any hobbies besides he likes to collect currency, like old coins and old dollar bills, special dollar bills, anything that stands out, coins that are, like, I don't know, misprinted or misstamped or something. I don't know. I know a little bit about it, but not that much as he knows. He doesn't buy them. He doesn't buy anything for his collection. It's just whenever he comes across special coins or special dollars, he adds them to his collection. And so he had this collection in this big Ziploc bag that we have, or that he has. And there's been times where maybe we've been a little bit short on money, or I just kind of didn't want him to see how many times I'd been going to the donut shop. And so I'd grab a little here and there from that bag, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, not thinking that they were special, because some of them were, recent years, 2013, 2017, stuff like that. And I reached into it and spent a little bit of it. Well, there was one day where he asked me to get his collection because he had more to add to it. So I went and got it and brought it to him, and he said there was more in here. And I, of course, didn't want to get caught, so I played dumb and I said, no, that's all you had in there, and not wanting to disappoint him. But he wasn't dumb, and he knew that, the money was missing. And so I finally fessed up and I told him that I'd spent a few, dollars here and there. And he looked through them, and there was some special dollar bills that he had that were a special year or something, I don't know. And apparently I'd spent all those, and that took a while to collect. They were error dollars that had different errors and were reprinted, and they had a star note on them. It was a star note dollars. And he was upset, rightly so. And he went out to the car and sat there for about 30 minutes until I decided to go out there and talk to him. And I'm pretty sure he didn't want to talk to me, at all. My husband, he never gets loud or crazy or anything, but he was quiet. He didn't say anything. And then so about 30 minutes went by after him sitting in the car, and I went out there and to tell him that I was sorry, right? And whenever I went out there and I sat next to him, I just let him talk. And he said, this is the only thing that I like to do. I don't have any hobbies. I don't go out and go do all these things with friends. I don't have any friends. I just go to work, and I have, this is what I collect. This is what I like to do. And you thought of it like it was nothing. And you just spent it. We had money in the account. Why didn't you spend that? And he told me he finally understands why men leave or why men cheat. The woman that they're in love with has disrespected them so much that they feel like nothing. They feel like they're not cared about. They feel like their decision is not cared about. They feel like they're not heard. They feel utter disregard for anything that they do or say or have or want to be. And I realized in that moment that I had been such an evil wife. Just with that, just with that, what I did, the whole mindset that I had was that I didn't care. I thought that his collection was just some random currency that didn't matter, that wasn't ever gonna be worth anything ever besides the face value that it was. And in that moment, I felt so hurt for what I had done that I had thought of him. It wasn't even about the money. It was about him. Like, you thought that much of me and what I care about. You just don't care. And he's correct. I didn't care. In that moment, I didn't care. And I finally felt the gravity, the weight of what I did. And I changed. I understood what my husband was saying. And it wasn't about the money. I understand what I had done and the gravity of what I had done. Again, it's not about the money. It's about the decision that I had made. It could have been anything, but it was the fact of, this is what I did. It's like if he would have thrown a plate of food in the floor that I'd made him. Like, I get it. This hurt him so bad. And so I regret it. I regret having that mentality.